Hello everyone, this is Damodaran, CEO from ChipEdge. I have a great pleasure to welcome you all for our first ever YouTube series. Today we are going to discuss about a very interesting topic, the semiconductor and VLSI career for engineering aspirants. The economy is driven by not by oil but by the chips. Do you know why the semiconductor is being talked so widely, so vibrantly? Everybody is talking about semiconductors, not only the electronics engineers, but everyone in the market. You should know that without semiconductor, nothing works, nothing moves. Hence, it's very important that we want to bring some insight about the technology, industry perspective. With the India Semiconductor Mission, there is a huge demand for semiconductor skills, mainly in the design and also in the manufacturing. That's the reason many of the multinational companies are focusing in India, namely Intel, Samsung, AMD. All of them are preparing to have their association and collaboration in India. It's very important for engineering aspirants or you are a working professional. We want to give some kind of a lot of doubts and myths. We have a team of experts today. They are going to deliberate and discuss and clear all your doubts. In ChipEdge, we have only one mission. We are not a simple engineering or a skill training institute. We want to mentor you and take you through the in and out of the technology. And we want to make you an industry-ready professional so that you can start your VLSI career from here. Thank you for your listening. I also take pleasure in introducing my technology and expert team. They are going to further deep dive into explaining this industry, explaining this technology, how you can be one among the industry expert in your future. I have a great pleasure to introduce a team of experts who spent more than 2 decades of their experience and released a lot of projects, worked in several workflows, headed by Dr. George and his team are going to clarify and answer most of the frequently asked questions so that you get informed about this particular problems and myths from the first-hand experts.
Thanks, Damodar, for the introduction and setting up the context. If you are watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you are evaluating your next career move. You may be a fresh graduate just out of the college looking out for multiple options, or you may be a professional working in non-VLSI domains who wants to change the domain to VLSI, or you may be a final year student who is preparing for the placements and other core skill sets. So there is uncertainty always there. In my 25 years of VLSI experience, I have seen this phase very repeatedly with the students, with the professionals, or even at the start of my career. But uncertainty is there. Clarity problem is there. But here we are going to discuss how we are going to address this issue in a systematic way. Today I have my expert team with me to give more insights and explain the concept what we just discussed. I would like to first introduce Rajesh. Rajesh is working in the design verification domain, and he is having extensive experience in academic and domain knowledge.
Thank you, George.
Along with Rajesh, I have Abhileshu. Abhileshu comes with extensive academic experience and physical design domain knowledge. Welcome, Abhileshu, to this discussion.
Thank you, George.
Let us now move to the verification, design verification. So there is a misconception that Rajesh, among the students or whoever it be, verification means like validation, testing, and everything like that. But what do you think, like what is exactly what you are doing in the design verification? What all are skill sets I need to enter into the verification domain?
Yes, design verification means many people have a misunderstanding that we have to write a complex logic codes to verify the design. It is not true actually. First, we have to understand the design. Then, according to the design, check whether the conditions are satisfying or not. In order to understand in a simple manner, let us take the example of a washing machine. If the washing machine is running as a normal operation, let me take it as it's a quick run it is running, or quick wash it is running. So how the motor has to run? If the motor is running how much time as a clockwise direction, how much time it is running as a anti-clockwise direction, or at what time the water has to inject. So like this we have to understand the entire design. Then according to that you apply your knowledge and then understand whether my design is working properly or not. So that's all is the design verification. It is just applying if then condition. Otherwise the design verification is very simple. It's not like writing a big logic complex and then doing all the regressions. That's all is the verification.
Thanks, Rajesh, for the explanation. Like I have a couple of follow-up questions. What kind of skill set do I need to get into the DVE domain?
The skill set means if anyone wants to enter to this design verification team or design verification domain, so the minimum we have to understand some kind of programming language, because we are writing all these things in a virtual like as a coding part. So basics we have to understand Verilog and system Verilog. This is the basic skill set we have to understand. If you know that one, then we can able to enter to the field. Then afterwards we can learn the remaining whatever the skill set is required while doing in the project.
Okay, that's good. That's a good answer. And what kind of people will enjoy this DV? Like mindset or the capabilities? What kind of people can enjoy this DV domain?
The people who is very enthusiastic to apply their innovations in that one, and then those who will enjoy the logical thinking. My logic, if I apply this logic here, so that I can able to identify this kind of bugs. That kind of people can able to enjoy, and then they are very suitable to enter to this DV team or DV domain.
Okay, that's pretty interesting, Rajesh. Thanks for the explanation. Okay, now let's move to the physical design domain of issue. Like, so one main concept or the thinking what students are having is that PD is very like mysterious, very tough, and everything like that. So actually, can you just explain what is happening inside PD domain?
So VLSI physical design means which is a process of an electronic idea which comes into the real, and it is used in the computer chips. While doing physical design, we have to estimate the size of the chip, that is called as area, and we need to estimate what is the power, and also we need to consider what is the frequency of that we will call as a speed. And these we have to meet with your constraints, and according to that the chip is going to be manufacturable.
That's quite interesting, Abhilashu. So I have one follow-up question to that. So do you think that with all these things, students are thinking that it's a harder subject to deal with?
No. It's very much easy to learn, to know or thorough in fundamentals of digital design or STLD like switching theory and logic designs, and also fundamentals of CMOS and PD concepts.
So if that is the case, like then what all are subjects an engineering student should be thorough with to get into the PD?
Just now I told, so there is a simple concepts of fundamentals of digital design, and also there is a CMOS circuits.
Thanks, Abhilashu, for this explanation. From the previous discussions, it's very clear that VLSI is not a shortcut career. It needs a couple of efforts to address this. So first, your fundamentals. The understanding of fundamentals should be very strong and consistent. The second one, I can say that it's a tool exposure. In practical perspective, you should master your tools. Third one, I can say that the commitment to the technical practice. Keep on doing, repeating it. Once you know the knowledge, the practical knowledge, you should keep practicing it. And the last, patience and long-term commitment. For any career, this is very much required. For this VLSI career also, this is very much required. So with all these things in your mind, definitely you can conquer this VLSI career ladder. If you approach correctly, the VLSI career can bring very good rewards. Rewards in terms of long-term career stability. The second one is strong compensation career growth. And third one is visibility, global career visibility. That is very, very important nowadays. And the last one is not only the career, it's a self-satisfaction also, highly technical satisfaction. So having said that, you don't need to decide your career path today or now, but one thing what you need is the clarity to take that decision. So take time to understand first the domains. We discuss multiple domains over here. So which domain suits you best, that you have to take a decision on that. Second is, once you decide the domains, the required skill set, what you want to achieve. If you don't have the skill set, how to acquire that skill set, that you have to do it. Effort level, what you want to invest for this to achieve. So if you have clarity on these three things, definitely this will help you to take a better decision. Based on the previous discussion, I'm not suggesting you to take a career decision today. But one thing you should be clear, that you need a clarity to take your next steps. For that, you have to take your own time to go through the domains what we discuss. We have discussed multiple domains here. You just try to analyze which one will fit you the best and what will suit you, that you take a decision. Second one, once you take a decision on which domain you want to work on, you have to understand what all are skill sets you require. So you need to put effort to upskill yourself to reach that goal. And the third one is most importantly the effort involved. That is very, very important. So only you individual can estimate that capability, and based on that take a better decision. So if you are prepared for a very systematic, thorough learning, definitely VLSI career is there for you. So based on the discussion, my suggestion to you all, like, you please make your decisions based on your clarity and preparations, not with any fear or trends. And exactly that is the approach we believe in ChipEdge. Thank you all for joining us today for this discussion, and especially our experts Abhileshu and Rajesh, and thank you for your time. And please watch out this channel for more discussions in these topics and domains. Thank you all.